I need everybody to not look at my hair. Don't look at my hair. I'm purposely trying to let it fade as much as possible. I'm also fighting the urge to give myself a mohawk. Fighting it, bitch. Fucking fighting it. The only reason that I haven't is because I've had mohawks like all throughout my life, on and off. And growing the sides out is the fucking worst. It's the worst. I'm trying to tell myself we're not going to do that because the sides of my hair finally match the rest of my hair. And also, like, I think it's just because I want the green in my hair, which is currently blue, to fade a little bit faster. So don't look at it. Don't look at it! We're gonna do some makeup. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I have like 1,200 different ideas. And by that, I mean 2. I have 2 different ideas. I either want to do like something neon or just like the tried and true brown. I don't know. We got to get this nasty ass primer on though first. Doesn't it kind of make you feel a little gaggy? Listen, I read Junji Ito all the time. And I feel like it's helping with the fact that clusters of things make me want to rip my fucking face off of my body. I feel like it's helping a little bit with that, like exposure therapy without trying. But something about this, like, it makes me want to fling my fucking arm off across the room. I'm almost out of it though. It's the Lottie Bubble Tea Primer for anybody that missed it. I don't like the fact that the little pearls explode and then you're left with this. You're left with this that looks like the brain guy from Ninja Turtles that I always thought growing up looked like chewed gum. It's really funny to me when people say things like, does primer actually make that big of a difference? A few years ago, I was that person that was like, it doesn't matter. And then I started using it, and one time, like, if I forget to put primer on when I'm doing my makeup, I can tell a difference. The way that my foundation goes on, I can tell. Also, like, it's an uphill battle. I don't care to fight with this fucking chair. Every time I plop my big ass in it, it just scoots backwards, and I don't know what to do other than pray that my fucking TV doesn't fall and crack me in the head and kill me. All right, I'm gonna put this e.l.f. matte putty primer in my T-zone, and in my T-zone only. And I gotta tell you guys, a couple of years ago, I tried this stuff. I'm literally scratching it with my nail because I don't think I can get my finger in there. I'm just scratching off a layer with my nail. I tried this stuff a few years ago, and I did not like it. I was like, it makes me feel oily. And then one day when I was on TikTok, which I'm thinking about re-downloading TikTok because I feel so fucking out of the loop. I feel so out of the loop. Like, one thing about me, bitch, is that I live my life in memes, and I'm so far behind on the memes. It's breaking my spirit a little bit. I am thinking about re-downloading it and just watching it while we still have it. What the fuck was I talking? Oh, I was watching this TikTok one day with this girl that I used to follow when I still had an account that does makeup. And she said that when you use this, pat it. Don't rub it. Pat it into your skin. Don't rub it. And that made every fucking difference in the world, hooker. I'm using a lot of it, but that's because whenever I get to running my mouth and doing my makeup at the same time, I do. And also, like, it's one of those things that, like, it doesn't really matter if you use a lot or just a little bit, as long as you don't go, like, too insanely overboard with it, because then you're gonna look like the peanut butter baby, which I'm probably gonna end up looking like anyway. All right, so we're gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless with the signature Dollar General security tag. One thing about me, bitch, is that I don't have foundation shades that match me. Not only that, my skin is ever changing. I have terrible oxygen levels, so sometimes I wake up and I'm super pale. I can get super fair in the winter time and then very dark in the summertime. Like, my skin is just like ever fucking changing. So for the longest time, everybody was like, Shay, why don't you mix foundations? And I'm like, Hooker, I am not going to mix foundations because this is so much. This is so much. I'm not going to mix foundations because I am not smart enough to. And in my head, I thought they meant like pulling out like a cauldron and like actually mixing foundations every time that I do my foundation. No. We're going to go in with this Revolution Super Matte and put dots on my face to blend it in. Nobody meant that. They meant like doing things like I'm doing right now, which is just putting little dots of other foundation shades on my face to make it match. Because otherwise I cannot, it's either too dark or it's too light or it's got the wrong base. It's the struggle I've had my entire life. And I don't have the funds to go out and buy like 1,200 different shades of foundation to choose from, depending on what my skin feels like doing that day. Even in doing this too, I gotta blend this out and not run my mouth, because I actually got myself on film not that long ago, sitting here running my mouth for so long that my makeup had like dried down, and it was just like patches of fucking foundation all over my face. But even when I do this, it's not perfect. It's not a perfect match, but it is close enough. It is close enough than if I would use, that foundation by itself or the other foundation by itself, which I bought to do a Mamie Hates video because I needed to have a super white makeup on, and I didn't feel like busting out my stage makeup because that day my sensory issues, they just couldn't. Look, I do look like the peanut butter baby. I'm so excited. All right, I'm using this Maybelline Stay Matte concealer. Do you guys remember a few years ago, and by a few years ago I mean like 10 years ago, Jenna Marbles made a video and it was like things that girls don't care about. On my list of things that I personally don't care about, and this is a gender neutral thing. If you wear makeup, I'm talking to you, and if you don't, I'm still fucking talking to you. I don't care about the remnants of my old eyeliner around my eyes whenever I'm doing my makeup. I don't, because you know what? My default setting whenever I am doing my makeup is Uncle Fester. I just like to make myself look like I got punched in the face. I like to make myself look like Uncle Fester. And if I don't look like Uncle Fester like halfway through doing my eyeshadow, I'm doing it wrong. I know I'm doing it wrong. I'm going to bake my face with Maybelline Lasting Fix. I always wear too much makeup, either when I'm running my mouth and doing it at the same time, or when I'm nervous. Like if I'm going out somewhere, like I guarantee you to this wedding that Epps and I are going to tomorrow, I'm gonna have so much fucking makeup on. It's not even gonna be funny. I guarantee you, I give it an hour, my face is gonna be melting off of my face. I give it a fucking hour and it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be, House of Wax level interesting to look at. I probably should I never bring my makeup with me. The only makeup that I ever bring with me is eyeliner, eyelash glue, and that comes from trauma, and lipstick. I gotta remember to not wear black lipstick. Don't wear black lipstick tomorrow. You're going to be eating and talking. Don't wear black lipstick. Oh my God. I love heavy makeup though. I love when I see, like, oh my God. Whenever I was on TikTok, there was this girl that I followed. She had red hair and freckles, just speckled everywhere, freckles. And she wore heavy, heavy makeup. And she just had this like defined line between her face and the rest of her body. And I was just like, I love it. I don't know. I don't understand it, but I love heavy makeup. I love how it looks. But when it comes to like sensory shit and the fact that I'm a grease pit, I am a fucking grease pit. I am an oily bitch. It does not rock well with my fucking skin type. I don't like my eyebrows, but to be honest with you, I'm not going to worry about it because I don't care because my wig has bangs. Also, I'm going to put some NYX fat oil on my lips because they're looking awfully fucking crusty. Oh, and I didn't say I used LA Girl Brow Pomade and NYX Lift and Snatch. I am not a fucking fan of these at all. I'm just going to tell myself, wig has bangs. Wig has bangs. Wig has bangs. It's fine. I'm going to be using this Milani eyeshadow primer. If you're wondering, does eyeshadow primer actually make a difference? Yes, bitch, it does. Yes, bitch, it does. It is another one of those things where a few years ago, would have said, no, it doesn't. Yes, hooker, it does. It absolutely does. I also put it on the bottom, like I'm sure you can tell. That looks like there's a film over top of my shreds of eyeliner underneath of there. I also put it on the bottom because I wear a lot of eyeshadow under my eye and a lot of eyeliner. And yes, it does help. We're going to be using the Profusion Moonstone palette. I haven't touched it in a while for the actual eyeshadow in it. I've just been playing with the glitters a lot. But I absolutely love it. The glitter is just falling. Like, I dug into this the other day with a very pointy thingy, and there's a couple chunks of it that were rogue, and they came flying at me. That makes me sad. Guys, we're gonna make ourselves look like we got punched in the face, and we're gonna be using this Wet n Wild Elmo brush to do it. We're gonna make ourselves look like we got punched in the fucking face. If you don't look like Uncle Fester, if you don't look like Beetlejuice, you're not doing it right. And when I tell you, just take this bitch and go. That's what I mean. Sound effects are optional, but they add to it. There's red in my brush. I don't believe that anyone is going to be shocked by me saying this is not at all what I intended for this to look for. Oh my God, look like. The other day I did a magenta and red look. It's in my brushes. To be honest though, I like it. I think it looks good. The problem that I'm kind of screaming in my head about right now, I have a wedding to go to tomorrow, and all of my brushes that I like the most right now, because it kind of cycles through, they all have red and magenta in them. And what if I wash them and they're not dry by tomorrow? Like, what if I wash my brushes and they're not dry by tomorrow? What if that's the thing? Am I spiraling a little bit? I like it, but I don't think anybody's going to be surprised by me saying this is not what I intended. This is not what I wanted. It was a happy accident. There's part of me that wants to leave this alone and let this be matte. But there's a lot of, like, very pretty, like, this. There's so much red in this, so much magenta in this. We were going for brown. It didn't happen. I'm so mad, but also at the same time, it looks pretty. There's all these like pretty foiled brown. Did you see the glitter? Little fuckhead. There's all these pretty like foiled browns in here that I kind of want to try. This Gossip shade is really pretty. It's a nice dark brown with some glitter in it that I kind of want to try. Because fuck it, it's not going the way I want to anyway. I do love me some matte shadow with a lot of glitter. So why not? Why the fuck not? I'm going to go back over the top with this brush just to kind of like soften this up a little bit. Something that everybody always says to me is like, I can't blend. Guys, I'm not very good at blending either. Just take the brush and smudge it over the surface until it looks how you want it to look. And if you think, maybe I'm blending too much, you're not. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep doing it. Just keep going. I don't know why, but in my heart, I kind of feel like I need to put like a little spot of this shimmery brown underneath. Sorry, my ear itch. I don't even know if this is gonna make a difference, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Guys, I love this palette so much. I know I say that every time that I use it, but I genuinely do love it. And I honestly think like makeup's in the details. Makeup is in the details, hooker. Like anybody can draw a circle. I think, like, the reason that I think that makeup is art is, like, anybody can draw a circle. It's what you put in, the details that you put inside of the circle that make it art. And I think it's the small details that make makeup art. You know what I mean? Like, the small things that bring things out. Adding glitter, adding jewels, adding little things that maybe somebody wouldn't notice unless you pointed it out. I think that's what makes makeup art. I love to build a fucking face on top of my face. I feel like this makeup right now currently before I do everything else is giving asshole in an anime energy. The jerk in an anime energy. It's fine. It's the earrings, I think. All right, I'm going to be using Revolution Slick Flick. I don't know if I'm going to do... Actually, I probably will end up doing big wings because anytime I try to do small wings, I fuck them up and then I do the thing where I go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until they're big. So I'm just going to put them on and we're all going to be happy with whatever happens because nothing's going my way anyway. And he fucked up my eyebrows and he fucked up my eyeshadow. I just put my wings on the way I used to. I used to put on my, like, the lid first and then the wings. And then here over, like, the last year or so, I've been doing the opposite. Wing first and then the lid. I don't, like, I just automatically did that. I wasn't thinking at all. Oh, well, it worked out. It's fine. Another little happy little accident. All right. I know. Take a shot every time I say, all right, okay, I'm going to be using, guys, you would be dead. Don't do that. Elf Satin Eyeliner Pencil. I didn't like this when I first bought it. And then I was like, bitch, you paid $3 for it. So you're going to push through it. You're going to use it anyway because you're poor. $3 on eyeliner. It's not that bad, but still. $3 is like a whole donut at Tim Hortons. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. I can't breathe. I might have to bust out my oxygen, guys. I don't know if I told you guys this. The reason that I just have heavy asshole energy, don't I? I just look like an asshole. It's fine. It's the RBF, I think. It's the RBF. I'm convinced of it. Anyways, I didn't like it when I first bought it because it was like hard as a rock. It was very jabby and stabby and like hard, and there was like a lot of pain with no payoff. It's softened as I've used it, so it's fine now. But when I first bought it, it was fucking awful. I am gonna be I'm gonna be busting open some new eyelashes. I'm gonna go ahead and trim them and put the glue on them and set them to the sides so that the glue can kind of like dry down a little bit while I do my mascara, which is the best thing to do. The amount of people that have said to me, I can't do eyelashes, they fall off my eyelids. Let your lash glue dry down. Put them on when your lash glue is at the tacky stage. If you are putting the glue on and then immediately trying to put the eyelash on, it's just gonna fall right off of your eyelid. You have to let the lash glue dry down. Add that to the list of shit that I learned from watching Drag Queen. All right. Listen, how do you, I don't know how to stop, guys. I'm going to be using, I'm using the Essence I Heart Extreme for my mascara. I have no idea what I'm doing now because I feel like I don't have enough around my eyes and I'm not ready to like dust my baking powder off. I'm telling you guys, you ever want to convince people that you know what the hell you're doing with makeup, learn how to do some eyelashes. Guys, this did not turn out the way that I wanted it to at all. I wanted this to be brown and it's so magenta. It's magenta and brown. I wanted it to be brown. I wanted this look to be brown. It is not at all. I'll just put a little bit of this Profusion glitter liner under my eyes like I normally do. And then I suppose we could just go from there because I just really feel like I'm not doing enough. You know, like I really feel like I'm not doing enough in terms of like my face. I feel like I'm not, like I am gonna have a wig on, so this part of my face is void. Like from here up is void, but I just feel like there's not enough going on around my eyes. I honestly am a maximalist. I have the too much gene, and I feel like every time that I do my makeup, it's just not enough. It's just not enough. It's just not, listen, there is nothing wrong with bare minimum makeup girlies. There's nothing wrong with them. Let women enjoy things. Let women exist. But I swear to you, if I'm fucking doing my makeup, I'm doing my makeup. And I have an urge to get another face tattoo because I just feel like my face isn't fucked up enough and it's making me mad. I really packed that glitter liner under there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and dust off my making packet. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off my making packet. My baking powder, and maybe like do my bronzer and my blush and my highlighter and shit and see how we feel from there. I want to put something here. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I know it's gonna be glitter, but I don't know if I'm gonna do like a little cut of glitter or like pack some glitter under my eyebrows. Maybelline's, I'm trying to not say, I'm gonna be using, it's like a compulsion, guys, I can't help it. It's like a compulsion. Maybelline City Bronzer is what I'm using. Sorry. Good enough. I like to give myself cheekbones, and I always get people in my comments that are like, you have cheekbones. Yeah, but I want to look like a fucking Disney villain. I want to look like Angelina Jolie and Maleficent is what I want to fucking look like. I was going to use a little bit of the Profusion liquid blush shit. It's not actually liquid. It's like halfway between like a mousse and a cream and a liquid. It's like, I don't know. I'm just gonna use my bestie, my tried and true that I've had for so fucking long, and the stamp is still in it, but it's absolutely expired for how long I've had it. The So Flushed. I wasn't going to wear a lot of blush today, but I feel like with this eye makeup, it might be a heavy blush day. It may be a heavy blush day. I gotta tell you guys, I'm very proud of everybody for never giving me shit for how much blush I use. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for somebody to be like, and it's like, are you fucking lost? Are you lost? When you got here, did you think this was I don't know, who's like a person that does makeup tutorials and they're like pretty and polished? You know what I mean? Like they're pretty and polished and you know, like, are you lost? Are you lost? Like, did you think that you were watching a makeup tutorial, not by somebody that has 6 face tattoos and a mental illness? I'm getting mad about things that haven't even happened yet. I'm saying yet because I know that they will. I'm so aware now. Lottie London, we're using this is a fact. I'm only stating it because it's a fact. We're using the Lottie London Diamond Bounce. And I recently have learned to use my finger with it because the brush, it works with a brush, but the brush just kind of pushes the product down and around in the palette and you don't get as much as you could. And I got a comment a couple of weeks ago that was like, use it with your finger and it will pop. And bitch, does it ever? I kind of like my anime villain hair right now, but I know it's not good for the thumbnail. I'm kind of feeling simple lips right now. I think I might just line my lips in black, which I'm just going to use like eyeliner for that. And then I'm going to go over top of it with this Maybelline lipstick that I got, I do believe, at the fucking Dollar Tree. In the shade Brown Blush. What even is this? It literally is just Maybelline. Oh, Color Sensational in the shade Brown. Blah, blah, blah. I just said it. Did you catch it? Before I get started on my lips, Eps's work area is like at the bottom of the stairs, and everything in this room just echoes down the stairwell, right? It just booms down the stairs. So, and he's sitting down there eating lunch, getting ready for work, and I'm like, he's down there listening to me film. I've been doing this for a while and I'm still not used to it. I'm still not used to it. I like massively overlined my lips by accident. It's fine. It's fine. Hopefully it doesn't feather really bad. Like you see on my top lip, I like way overlined it. Whatever, it's a look. Don't mind my, everybody looks better with the middle part. What the fuck are you on? Don't mind it. I'm getting ready to put on my wig. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I think I'm okay with my eyes. I think I'm all right with them right now. Or that, or it's that I'm completely over sitting here. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm hungry. I need to film a vlog because I'm very busy tomorrow. It looks so cute. Okay, yeah, I am happy with my eyes. I was a little worried that it wasn't going to be enough, but I'm very happy with them. All right, guys, I'm fucking done. I'm done, okay? I'm going to go have lunch and then probably watch some anime and lose a lot of my day to it and then panic that I haven't vlogged enough. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Boy, I was gonna say later, but then it's like, that implies that I'm not posting tomorrow, but I will be. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.